From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, number 26. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Okay, all set to go. And now here's the Dodgers' designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And that skips in the dirt.
2-2 to count.
Ground ball right side. On to first. Close play against the speedy runner. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Foul ball there. This one popped up. Simeon. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Dodgers down in order. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Queens. And on the mound in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Bottom of the first, now number 9. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. little out front there as he swings through it.
2 balls.
Runner at
2
first
strikes.
with no outs here. Check on the runner, and he's back in there. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Bo Bichette up to the dish. In the dirt, but kept close. There goes the runner. Right side. Tucker should have it. He makes the grab. Out number 2. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And that's too high. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all. Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
And now it's Luis Robert. Oh, what a stop. Great snag there, and he may have saved the run, but no play to be made. 2 outs, bases full. Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets. Base hit, 1 run is in. Here's the throw. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And they lead by 2.
He was all over that one. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Now it's Marcus Semien. That one in for a strike, 2-2. Yamamoto sends her packing. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We go on to inning number 2. It's the Mets 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Citi Field, top of the second. Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. Falling behind 2-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
3-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. And it's caught for the out. Here's Mookie Betts. Turns and fires to Betts. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. And Mookie takes. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. that could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
We got a full count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One out, base is empty. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And here comes Tommy Edman. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch is outside. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
There's a swing and a drive. That's got a chance. And that one is off the wall into second, and he's got a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Put a great swing on that pitch to deep center field, and we knew it was going to be close, but just not quite enough. And I'm sure a few of his teammates might be yelling weight room at him right now, but he should definitely feel good about that one.
So runner at second, 2 down. And up next for Los Angeles, Kyle Tucker. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man on second, 2 down. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Mets 2 and the Dodgers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Brett Beatty. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And in foul ground, he pulls it down. 1 out. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Next offering upstairs. There's a splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss. On to first in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. So they go quietly there. We plate 2 full. It's the Mets 2 and the Dodgers nothing. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the veteran outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That's outside. 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now the catcher up to hit, Dalton rushing. That one finds the zone. That's strike two. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. One down, base is empty. Smoked on the ground a second. The throw to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Chases that one upstairs.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? You got some pop. Swing for the fences.
That one a little bit high, and the count is even 2-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now Andy Pajes. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Ohtani, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Two outs. Popped up. Bichette pulls it down, and that'll do it. So the Dodgers leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Off the mark there, 3-1.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Popped up. Betts settles underneath it. Brings it in. And there's one away.
Third baseman,
Bo Bichette up now for the Mets. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Gets it to first, and Bichette is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, Carson Benj. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Fouled off left side. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Mets 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Start of the 4th. Here is Freddie Freeman.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Oh, he gloves it.
Great hops right there, Boog. He timed it just right to bring that liner down, and he saved a knock.
Here comes Max Muncy.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Semien toss over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
2 outs, base is empty. Mookie Betts now at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for him there. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Mets 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here in Queens, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Luis Robert Jr. And that's downstairs and outside.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
And he can't come up with it. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Here is Marcus Semien. For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Athletics, and by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays. Double play ball to second. Fires over to first. And Semien is out.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
And now here is Brett Beatty. Two on, 1 out. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. First signs of bullpen movement here in the early going. Number 86, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Barnes getting cranked up as well.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
3-2.
Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. On the ground, right side. That's out number 3. 2 left for the Mets, but they're on top 2-0. Back here at Citi Field, new inning getting started. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
Second baseman, Tommy Edman.
And that drops in for a strike. Action in the Mets bullpen. Brooks Raley appears to be getting loose. Weaver, the right-hander, also getting loose. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Right through there, got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
That one fouled off. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Gone. He leaves the yard to right, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
That could be one of those swings that really helps spark this offense. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Manager out of the dugout now. And it looks Brooks Raley taking over on the mound.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. Dalton Rushing, the next to hit. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got him swinging. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, number 9. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Ripped towards third. Muncy sends it to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Here's Francisco Lindor.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Swing and a miss.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. A little bit low.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Hot shot to third. To first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Third baseman. Boom. Let's shot.
2 down, bases empty. Bo Bichette up now for the Mets. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's down and in. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Carson Benj. Fouled off. He was late.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this in.
And he got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the side. Mets leave one. They lead it 2-1. And we're back. Now it's the power speed combo. Shohei Ohtani.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. A.J. Minter getting loose out there. Perez also throwing. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Into the second deck it goes, and we're level. It's 2-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one misses, and the count's even at 2. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On a bounce right side, Simeon. Freeman is out. There's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And now it's Max Muncy. Next offering is fouled back. Fights that one away, still 1-2. In the air, left field, and that will fall. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Luke Weaver. Here's Betts. Next offering is down low. Muncy leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Hard hit, but right at him and left. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. 2-2 game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the inning, Luis Robert now. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Late on that fastball. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart. That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
All tied up here in the bottom of the sixth. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Edman slings to first. And that quickly, 2 away.
Now batting. Second baseman, Marcus Simeon.
And stepping in for New York, Marcus Simeon.
I'm too involved in God, not television. According to his purpose, not somebody.
The count 2-1. That one
Ball
missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That's ball 4.
Nope.
Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Pajes sizing this one up, nabs it, and that'll do it. Mets strand 1. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Back here in Queens, top of inning number 7. Tommy Edman at the plate. Outside low, 2-1.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Go-ahead run on base. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Pickoff throw. Edman back on a dive. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Runner edges away at second. And it's even up.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Outside. Dalton rushing in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Here's the catcher to hit. Dalton rushing. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. That one misses. 2 balls and a strike.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two on, 1 out.
3 balls.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Now fly ball to right center. Robert sizes this one up. Makes the grab. 2 away.
For the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. Two on, 2 outs. And that skips into dirt.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
That one misses. Now 3 and 1.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Strike 3, got him swinging. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brock Stewart. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez.
Sweeper connects with the outside part of the plate for a strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Here's the Mets leadoff man. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Just missed. Action in the pen down there. Number 86 up and loosening in the pen. Garcia also getting ready. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting him straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 7th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. A.J. Minter. And now Andy Pajes. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Caught him looking for the K.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate. You're looking out over the plate. You're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a fastball zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
And here's Freddie Freeman. Hit hard on the ground to short. Lindor on to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Here's Muncy to hit. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 8th, and the batter now, Bo Bichette. And now 2-1.
1 strike.
And there's a ball. Carson Benj in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a base hit right there. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Carson Benj up now for the Mets. Line drive, and this might be trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. Around second is Bichette. And that's a double.
All over that one right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out. They turn things over to the southpaw. Alex Vesia.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
with the go-ahead run at third. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. And now Marcus Semien steps up in a big spot. So they're all loaded up. Swing and a foul out of play. Just misses with that one. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Number 86 looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Phillips warming up as well. Bichette on third. Bench at second. Polanco at first. One gone. That misses. 3-2 now.
At risk of walking in a big run here, and these fans really letting them hear it as well.
In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called.
Now batting, first baseman, Brett Beatty.
So up next for New York, Brett Beatty. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And that one a little below the knees. And it's 2-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And we stay tied as the inning ends.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Devin Williams.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. And they lead it. It's 3-2. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Next for L.A., Tommy Edman. And a foul ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So a man aboard, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Kyle Tucker. Williams checks the runner. On the ground to second, might be two. Good feed, that's one. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one just misses. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Stays alive. Teoscar goes down on strikes. And some late inning drama here in the 9th as this homer gives them the lead. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're dialed into the show. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Tanner Scott.
Now, this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the 1-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
Next offering is in for a strike. Good eye in that spot.
That's a really good take.
One-run game, bottom 9. Ripped to short. Throws to first in time. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Here's the left fielder. Inside, 2-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now it's going to be Francisco Lindor.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
2 down, nobody on. And that one is lifted in the air. And a base hit.
I'm sure that feels pretty good after going hitless in this one so far. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And a count 1-2. One strike away. Inside, just missed.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the 9th on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
A 3-2 final score in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.